Welcome my beautiful viewers to the Burning Review. But first, let's celebrate over 200 subscribers with fireworks! Let the show begin!
Burned alive? That's nothing. The only medicine is stop being a pussy! And beer wouldn't hurt.
If you say so, Dr. Spooky. And we start the movie with a group of kids planning a prank.
It begins.
They sneak into the camp's caretaker's home at night when he's sleeping. Because that always goes well in horror movies, right? And light a box of chips on fire? Nah, it was a skull with worms that freaks the keeper out, so he lights himself on fire and he sleeps next to a gas canister. Huh, I guess the smell helps him sleep. After that we get a small but nice dance routine.
Stop, drop, and roll, man!
Well, at least until he falls into a nearby lake. Probably to save his own life. That should help.
Eventually.
5 years later, after he is finally released from the hospital, the first thing he does is to get a hooker. Though, her first response after seeing him... God. And for that offense, she is killed. With scissors.
The sentence is death.
And we are back at the camp where we meet too many characters to name, and is that...
It's me, George Costanza.
Well, this is going to get fun and annoying. Mostly just for you.
George Costanza, remember me?
One of the girls is taking a shower but someone creepy is close by, and I promise it's not me. The others hear a scream and run to check, but it was only this creep.
You creep!
After all that, all the oldest kids leave on a special trip far away from the main camp.
They're all zombies racing to their graves.
One of the couples there go for some skinny dipping, but the guy, he's also too forceful in his attempts to score.
Assaulted!
So she decides to leave him, but finds all her clothes missing. So she goes to look for them. Sadly for her, she finds the killer instead, and he just cuts her throat. They go looking for her the next day but don't find her, but find all the canoes missing, so they decide...
Build a raft or something.
I'm in it, I'll do it.
They build one quite fast and 5 of them are sent back to the camp to get help, but on their way they find one of the missing canoes, with a special surprise inside that deals with them quite fast.
Double, triple kill, multi-kill, killing spree.
Oh yeah, that was Snow White. Bitch be crazy! And back in the woods, we have these two idiots. Just listen.
That's all.
Call me the Washington Flash.
Flash here goes back to get some matches for a fire and the girl gets cut from the movie. He comes back not long after and is ready for round 2. Good for him! I personally need 8 hours and at least 2 Viagras. Sadly for the killer, there was a pervert watching and he runs to notify the adults. And after that, he's gonna tell his mommy too. Goddamn sissies. They go back and see it, and of course the body is still there.
Well, that was unexpected.
But the killer is there too, and we get a chase. In the meantime, the raft is back, and the kids too. It's nice of them to come back.
Yeah. In pieces.
The adult survived and sends the rest back to camp while he goes looking for the creep. And I mean the kid that's creepy, not the killer. The killer is kinda cute. And the creepy kid is still running and hiding, but in the end is caught anyways and taken.
Nobody cares.
He is not killed immediately though, or this guy would come for naught. He looks for the kid and...
Surprise, motherfucker.
And the final showdown begins. The creepy kid manages to get out and stabs the fucker in the back with an axe to the head and setting him on fire. The end his life and leave to make love. And that was The Burning. We end the movie with 9 kills. Nice. And 2 nudity scenes. But the movie gets an extra point for full frontal. That's always a thing I miss in the newer movies. It was awesome. It's such a shame that I didn't go the Friday the 13th road and made some sequels with it, because I think the killer had huge potential. The makeup of the killer was incredible. I loved it. Again, a shame that they showed him only at the end, but I guess they were waiting for the big reveal. So, it's time for the wheel. Let's see what's happens. Okay, let's spin the wheel. What's gonna be? What's gonna be? What's gonna come next week? It's Street Trash. Yay! Winner, dinner, fuck me. And it's gonna be Street Trash. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Dr. Spooky, for the collaboration. You're fucking awesome. I love you. And see you guys next time.